Okay, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now this gonna be a quick video on the power of repetition, you know what I mean? Because this video was sparked from a comment I got, you know. It's always a good chance for me to go and make some content out of something that somebody don't understand. So when I made the video about the reptilian race yesterday, somebody got in my comment section and said, you talked about this in 2019, you know what I mean? Like, he was basically saying he missed 2019. I guess the content was, he felt like was more original or whatnot, you know what I mean? But I make videos time and time again about this certain topic, about repetition, about, you know what I mean, wake up calls. This is why I said in the other video about the China buying land, because I have talked about that before. I have talked about Bill Gates buying land before, but that was recent where I just talked about China buying a lot of the land, you know what I mean? But to respond to the comment and people like that, because I know a lot of people feel like when it comes down to it that people like me or other people who sometimes we don't regurgitate the same thing that we said in the past, you know what I mean? We give wake up calls, you know. That's why I'm finna break down why repetition is needed, you know what I mean? For one, there's a lot of new people who come to my channel, and you can see in the comment section of the people who saying, thank you, I didn't know that. But you know what I'm saying? For two, repetition is needed, you know what I mean? That's why a lot of people, I'm finna break down why repetition is needed if you don't understand. That's why people go to the gym and they get accountability partners, you know what I mean? Because their accountability partner is gonna remind you of what you need to do, you know what I mean? Even though we all have the ability and the mind to do it ourselves, a lot of people need to hear something repeatedly. That's why when I make a motivational video, any type of video I make, people be like, okay, thank you, I need to hear that today. You never know who needs to hear what. Just because you don't need to hear it this particular day, or you feel like you hear a piece of information one time that you just really done with information. Because a lot of people, I get it, a lot of people take information like this and aliens, it's interesting to them. It's not, they don't really take it serious, you know what I mean? It's interesting, and when people click on the video, they probably want me to talk about a new race or something that they haven't heard from me before. But like I said, I repeat certain information to know that these are not humans doing this, you know what I mean? To stay focused, and I got to keep on doing it. That's why alarm clocks was invented. People been going to work all their lives, but they set alarm clocks every night, knowing they got to get up at 6 in the morning. Why? Because that alarm clock is going to alarm you. It's going to repeat itself constantly over and over until you hit the snooze button, because that wakes you up. So if I can be an alarm clock for people, if I can be that, I'm going to keep on doing it. Because every time I may talk about the same topic, but it's never going to be me saying verbatim the exact same thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people, that's why a lot of teachers do reviews. You know, we got to keep on going over certain topics so you can get programmed. If I can program people in that way, that's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm going to always talk about fasting. I'm always has videos about eating healthy. I'm always keep on installing it, because it seems to be a problem when people do it the genuine way, like me. If I keep on saying the same thing, program you, but it's not a problem when the Matrix does it. That's why the Matrix knows us. That's why you constantly see repetition of the same song. They can get you to like an artist through repetition. You don't even like it, but they know if they keep on letting you hear it, you're gonna like it, and you're gonna start singing the songs. You know what I mean? So if I keep on saying fasting, you're gonna eventually fast if you continue to watch my channel. Like, some people may be lazy and whatever, just leave or whatever. If I keep on saying healthy, eat healthy, people are gonna take it, you know what I'm saying, into consideration and start doing it. That's why I know my channel have been effective, because a lot of people tell me in the comments, like I said, that's why they constantly throw Burger King commercials in your face. You might see the same Burger King commercial 30 times in one day, because they know if they stop putting this in your face, you might get your own conscious mind is like, man, I don't know what to eat today. Let me try some fruit. You know what I mean? But if they put this new Pizza Hut stuffed cheese bread, you know what I mean, cheesy bread on a donut, you know what I mean, they gotta be creative, you know what I mean? They selling you the same food, but they're putting it on top of other stuff and being more creative. So every time I reintroduce you to a topic, I put more on it. I put more toppings on it, more layers on it. I go more deeper into the, you know what I'm saying, conversation, because it's needed. There's never going to be a time where I'm on YouTube and I don't repeat the same stuff. You know what I mean? Because all this stuff is being repeated anyway. It's just about how you repeat it. That's what makes me different. You know what I mean? Because I can break down why I do certain stuff. There'll never be a time where I'll run out of content. I just want to let people know, because I know people be thinking in their head, oh, he running out of stuff to talk. It's too much going on the internet. It's too much going on in the world. It's too much going on, let alone in my mind, for me to not have more content. But like I said, those topics gonna get addressed when I feel like they need addressing. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I got a program. I got to keep on saying certain things to let people know that it's real out here. That's what a wake up call is. You know what I mean? We tend to forget a lot of things if we not constantly hearing it. You know. That's what, like I said, that's why they constantly play the same songs. They get you to like these artists. They post them on the Shade Room. Even if they not really doing nothing in life, they constantly show you these people. They make reality TV shows with these people. Make you get, you know what I'm saying, to make you like these people. They constantly gonna push this in your face. Just watch the movie They Live. That's why they had the billboards on the earth say, obey. They got billboards telling you to go to casino in Memphis. You know what I mean? They got billboards of different places, different restaurants, different places where you can spend your money. They have it plastered everywhere. You know what I mean? Even on the corner stores, there's always signs. You know what I mean? You ain't never walk past a gas station and didn't see a 2 for $3 or a Bud Light sign. You know what I'm saying? ATM sign. They got all that on there so you can see what's in there. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna plaster my information in my videos. I'm gonna plaster it all over the internet. I'm gonna plaster it all over the title of my videos. That's the power of repetition. You know what I mean? That's why when a lot of people, you've had that in your life, you know what I mean, when it come down to it. If you had to take somebody to work or whatnot, you know what I mean, and you forgot, and the person called you like, oh, I thought you was taking me to work. And you would probably be like, oh, why you didn't remind me? A lot of people need reminders, because a lot of people got a lot of stuff going on in their life. So if I talk about something else, it's because I'm reminding you of how great you are. I'm reminding you of what you need to do. You know what I mean? Stop looking at my information as entertainment all the time. You just want to learn about new creatures and all this shit. Take your ass to the Disney Channel or Discovery Channel, I meant to say. You know what I mean? Like, people want to learn about different, you have to go into a different area of the whatchamacallit. I done gave y'all names of people who talk about those beings and go very into depth in different species. If y'all need me to repeat them, Dr. Dilbert Blair, Dr. Phil Valentine, he talks about the different type of beings. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people on this internet that talks about different information and will interest you. But like I said, I center my knowledge on going back and my information on going back to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Meditation, something that you can do, because we all have this information inside our DNA, inside our mind. So I center people back to themselves. You know what I mean? So if you want to go to information outside yourself, then go to those guys, because those are guys that's tapped in. You know what I mean? But when you look at it, it's crazy, because you're so intrigued with this information by these guys and everybody outside you, but you got this information inside you. So if you was really intrigued like you portraying to be, you would tap in inside if you wanted to know some new stuff. You know what I mean? So like there's never going to be a time on this planet Earth where whatever you're paying attention to is not repeated. You know what I mean? Even when you get into a relationship, when you get into a relationship with a woman, once you gotta start doing stuff, and you gotta stay. That's why a lot of females leave our relationships, because you were not consistent, you were not repetitive with the actions you started off with. You have to repeat, keep on continuously doing the same thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people start slacking in relationships and forgot how they acted when they first met the person. So they end up losing the person. So that's the same thing with information. Y'all start eating healthy and y'all stop when y'all get comfortable, when y'all stop hearing what you need to do. You know what I mean? That's why, like I said, some people need accountability partners. So if I can continue throwing this in your face, you're going to continue to do it. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people in relationships have to be reminded of how they acted at first. You know what I mean? Or be reminded that, okay, I need love, I need affection. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to remind your partner. But like I said, a lot of people do need to be reminded when it comes to certain things, because if you're trying to go into a different avenue of your life and change your life, me telling you that you can achieve this one time is not going to do it. I might motivate you one day, then the next day you get hit with somebody who's so negative and putting you right back in that frequency that you was on for so many years. It's more easy for somebody negative to put you back in a negative frequency than it is for a positive person to put you in a positive frequency that you've never been in your whole life. So I'm going to keep on repeating this. You know what I mean? Repeat it. I'm going to keep on telling you you're great. I'm going to keep on telling you got to eat healthy. I'm going to keep on telling you got to fast. I'm going to keep on telling you to stay off of this internet so long to where you can't really enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Or you're just stuck on it, you know, and it's messing up your eyes and you just can't attend to your family or your relationship like you need to. You know what I mean? Most people go out on dates and they be on their phone in front of their date, or on their phone in front of their wife. You know what I mean? They both of them are cool with that. You know what I mean? So to reprogram, you have to see a consistent message. You know, you have to listen to a lot of different positive things day in, day out. You know what I mean? That's how they program you. You know what I mean? It's hard to unprogram somebody. You know, so that's why I made this video, man. It was an important video. It needed to be made. You know what I mean? I needed to give my energy to this, and people need to hear my breakdown on why, if they didn't know. You know what I mean? But a lot of people already know. But when it come down to it, man, they had to be said. So y'all make sure y'all be blessed and don't walk in that smoke.